What's going on, everybody? Super DJ Rich Steele here for Digital DJ Gear, and I'm here to give you 5 tips on nightclub mixing. How to mix at the nightclub and make you sound like a pro. Before we jump in, please like this video, subscribe to the YouTube channel, and turn on notifications for more videos from Digital DJ Gear. Tip number 1, look the part. Ladies and gentlemen, unfortunately, there is a stereotypical look that DJs have or that the crowd expects you to look like. You know what? You are on stage. You are performing in front of hundreds of people, and from the beginning of time, people would dress up when you're on stage. You want to always make sure that you have a nice outfit on. You know what? You're supposed to be a high figure. People are looking up to you. You're a role model for a lot of other aspiring DJs that want to DJ at that club. So if you're rolling up to the club and your car is broken, park a block away and walk to the club. You don't want to give anybody any impression that you're not anything out of this world. Remember, people are looking at you. They're looking up to you. They want to be you at that point. Not only do you have to dress the part, but you have to be the part. Wear your Sunday's best. If you have a good pair of jeans, wear your good pair of jeans. You're not going to roll up to a formal club wearing basketball shorts and a scully because they're going to prejudge you, unfortunately, before one sound comes out of those speakers. Okay guys, tip number 2. Make sure your gear is working. I know it sounds crazy to say, but you don't know how many times I've been on a stage where I plug in my laptop and then all of a sudden the controller that they have there or the CDJ or something that's super outdated has a button that doesn't work. So now you're on stage, you're worrying, how am I gonna get around this non-working button, when your focus should be on entertaining the crowd in front of you. You don't want to lose that focus because of something that technically isn't your fault. So the first thing you want to do is, before you get up on that stage and you perform in front of that crowd, make sure the gear is 100% working. If you do that before you go on stage, you might be able to prevent a very bad situation. Tip number 3. Guys, when you're playing in a nightclub, me personally as a DJ, I like to play as much music as I can. So what I do, I cut the song short. It's very unlikely that a person having a great time dancing wants to hear the whole song from beginning to end. It sounds a little repetitious, like they're at home listening to iTunes or Spotify. When you're in a nightclub, the best part of the song is usually the first verse. So what I do, I cut the song off after the first verse. If there's a part maybe at the end of the song, I might cut forward to that part, but I don't let the song play for too long or for the whole duration of the song. Not only does that keep them wanting more, but it lets you play more music at the end of the night. And the idea is you want to try to play as much music as you can because there is so much music to play. Tip number 4, use your effects. You have normally echo outs, you have trebles, mids, and bass. Use them. A lot of times when you're in a nightclub, certain people like to blend songs for transitions. When you're blending songs, if you have the bass up on both songs, unless you're 100% on point, it's gonna sound like a train wreck. You're gonna get boom, 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 boom. It's gonna sound like sneakers in the dryer. What you can do, if you lower the low filter or the bass of one song and you mix it to the other song that still has the bass at a normal volume, it causes for an easier transition and an easier blend from one song to the other. All right, for my final tip, and tip number 5, guys, the nightclub is not a practice space. If you haven't perfected that blend, if you haven't perfected that mashup or those scratches that you're trying, those complex scratches, don't do it. If you go on stage trying to do something that you're not that good at, it's gonna make you look bad, especially that you're in front of such a huge audience. Remember, the nightclub is not a practice space. All right, guys, so there you go. Those are 5 tips for DJing in a nightclub. Follow these tips and it definitely will make you a better nightclub DJ. I'm Super DJ Rich Steele for Digital DJ Gear. Peace. We hope you enjoyed this video from Digital DJ Gear and Musically Yours. Be sure to leave a comment below if this video helped you, and check out these other videos we think you'd like. Until next time, thanks for watching.